Hello there, Rana, and welcome to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Liv Watches Anime. Oh boy. So, Vinland Saga finally got a second season. Oh boy. So, I personally, me giving this show another go for the second season, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little leery about it, because the previous season did not go 100% good. I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed Vinland Saga the first season enough, but it had its issues, and I'm hoping that some of those issues get kind of solved here, or at the very least we get, some stuff to kind of make those issues worth it, you know what I mean? In our previous season, Thorfinn, we're promised Vikings, and Thorfinn's a fucking rogue, you know what I mean? Now, you're expecting the main character to be a barbarian, instead they're a fucking rogue, specced into the assassin tree. I understand the idea is to have, what's the word? Subversion of expectations, but, and also, it's, post-Christian, Vikings, bruh. The most interesting thing about the Vikings, and you give us the version of Vikings with with Christianity baked in. Ah, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna give this season a shot. I'm gonna see if, the problems I have still are there, and if they are, then we're gonna put something else in this slot, so oh boy. Yeah, Diet Vikings, exactly. So, let's get in here and let's see what Thorfinn gets up to, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy, it's the motorcycle opening. Forgot about this one. Seriously, it's an anime studio. Why is the opening... wait. Yeah, why has Mappa got a fucking motorcycle opening? Did, someone at Mappa just really like motorcycles? Oh boy, Thorfinn started growing a beard. Ugh. So this first episode is called Slave, so I'm wondering, how this is gonna go. Alice must have snuck into map. I'm gonna say this opening is pretty fucking cool, though. Holy shit. Oh boy, Hey, Twinkkin grows up, hell yeah! Thorfinn is not our protagonist, is the problem, you know? Thorfinn is ostensibly the sorry, no. Fuck. Thorfinn is our perspective character, but he's not the protagonist, you know what I mean? Thorfinn never engages any change, you know? Holy shit, thank you, Kadalbo! Thank you for the donation. Thank you. But, yeah, he's our perspective character, but he never, enforces any change himself. All of the changes from the Twink King, or from fucking Askeladd, but I'm pretty sure Askeladd is dead now, I think. I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember if Thorfinn wound up killing Askeladd or not. Okay. Ah, yes, slavery. There you go. Good old Viking times. Okay, so what's this here? Pretty sure Canut the Twink King is... Yeah, no, he is real. He is real. But the problem is that, like, I know how his story ends. If they follow his actual life, or at least, like, the legend of his life that we have, it does not end well, and it does not end in a way that is... It does not end in a way that's actually, you know, like, oh man, that feels like a worthwhile story. Like, remember, like, his line dies out, like, one generation after him. That's how fucking useless he was in the grand scheme of things. His line dies out immediately. Not everyone has a worthwhile life story. Yeah, but if you're but like, if you wind up being the fucking main central driving figure of an anime, you better be... You know what I mean? Like, shit. Yeah, like, Thorfinn is our protagonist, but he doesn't actually affect any change, which makes him a perspective character more than anything. Our actual protagonists were Askeladd and Canute, the Twink King. But, like, why not just have them be the fucking main characters, then? Why make it Viking shit, you know? Like, goddamn. What the fuck? Yeah. Gonna be honest, like, I don't care about these people. I don't know who these people are. We never met them last season. We don't know who these people are. We don't even know what fucking country they're in. Like, we don't even know what fucking country these people are in. I'm assuming Britain, because that's where we left off. But, like, we've got no guarantee of that. And also, this guy's name is fucking Einar. Unless we're in the Danelands... Unless we're in the fucking Danelands, then ain't no one being fucking called Einar. Let's go, Vikings. Maybe it's the Danelaw, unless you're past it already. I think the Danelaw is on its way out, I think. Like, this is set in, like, what, like, 1280, I think? I think the Danelaw might be... I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. No. Like... I'm fairly certain you don't have any Britons in fucking 1280 being called fucking Einar, you know what I mean? And even then, if they were Danes, they wouldn't be getting fucking raided by Vikinger, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. Hey, my guy, you might want to keep going. Like, fuck, that's, like, Jesus. Like, that's right through her heart, my guy. Get fucking moving. Like, really nice shot by that Viking, though. Like, fucking, like, kill shot, like, blind through the woods. Like, fuck. What is... What? I hate anime sometimes. Holy shit, this is like a fucking... This is a 13th century peasant girl. Why is she running like a fucking anime schoolgirl? Like Jesus Christ. Some warrior this guy turned out to be, huh? I'm gonna admit, I don't care. I straight up. Like, this is an issue that the first season had too, but I kind of looked past it. But, like, fuck. Like, yes, introduce me these people and then immediately kill them off and burn their village down. Like, am I supposed to care just because they died? People die all the time. Like, I've got no connection to these people. You've introduced them and then immediately killed them. I don't care. Like, I don't understand this. And down he goes. Like, if you're gonna introduce people like this and just to fucking kill them, like, maybe give us, like, more time with them than none at all. And down she goes. Like, literally, now she's dead. I know her name and, like half a personality trait. That's it. I don't care. She's a drawing on the screen, and now she's dead. Like, if this guy doesn't turn into anything, then that's an entire waste of a scene. Like, and thing is, this show does know how to introduce a character to kill them. It does know how to do it, because it's done it before. Like, in the first episode, right, we spend that entire episode with Thorfinn's family, with his dad, his mom, his sister, his village, Leif Erikson, you know, etc., etc., etc. Like we spent, like, a whole episode with those people. And then, like, another half episode. And then at the end of that second episode, Thorfinn's dad dies, he's separated from his family, and he's enslaved by Askeladd. Like, those are characters that we did not need to know, except for to have them ripped away for emotional impact. But it worked because we got that impact because we knew who they were. We'd spent time with them. Here, they just kind of fucking fast-forwarded. Oh no, Einar's family is dead. Okay, cool, it's the fucking 1200s. Shit happens. I don't know. And, like, Like, is this supposed to have emotional impact? Because it's coming so fucking fast, you know what I mean? No dying until you've been sold. Hey mate, why's your water bad CG? Yeah. Hey. Like... like, Like, this is just, like, so, like, immediate and so fucking accelerated that, like, I'm finding it, like, hard to kind of get, like, you know, that thing of, like, oh no, that poor guy, like... We've seen so much more fucked up shit in this series that, like... Like, oh boo-hoo, Einar's family died and he got enslaved. Okay, cool. Like, and now he's running away. Alright. Like, like, when you've got, like, something like this that's just, like, so, like, you know, boom, 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 bad shit happening. Like, if this was, like, the very first episode of the very first season, like, I feel like I'd be able to, like, bring myself to be like, oh, geez, that's fucked up. But the fact that I know... The fact that I've seen so much worse... Like, I've seen so much worse in this series. How did he find him? How did he find him? He ran blindly through the woods for an entire day and a half and was at a fucking an isolated cottage on the outskirts of a village. My man went to the fucking next village over. Like how lucky he would have had to have been. Like, Jesus Christ, that's insane. Wish you had some sugar pipe. Damn, Sam. I'm gonna be... Okay. I'm gonna say something that's a little fucky-wucky right here. Fucking... Hey! It's this... Oh, boy. It's the sodomy master. Oh, boy. Toby. But, okay, so I'm gonna say something that's a little... That might be a little too base for Twitch. I don't know. But, if I was a slave trader in, like, the 12th century or the 13th century, like here, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would not whip my slaves. Because, like, if I was a slave buyer, the first thing I would do is check their back for any whip marks. The more whip marks I see, the more I know that this slave is, you know, gonna be a handful. which means I'm gonna negotiate either a lower price or I'm gonna go somewhere else. And as a slave trader, I would know that. So if I was gonna discipline my slaves, I'd do it in a way that it'd be, like, you know, less fucking permanently marking. Like, I do not fucking understand, like, why, like, ancient slave traders are like, ah, yes, I'm going to damage the merchandise. That'll make them... Jesus. I mean, to be fair, though, like, I am, like, ascribing intelligence to a group of people who think that slavery is a good idea. Slavery is the dumbest fucking thing. I'm surprised it lasted for as long as it does, as long as it has. Like, holy shit. Yes, let me just take this entire population and oppress them to the point where they're profits. Like property, even. Oh no, Leaf's looking for Thorfinn! Leaf's looking for Thorfinn, hell yeah! Slavery only worked because of technological advantage. Even then, like, it barely worked, though. Like, fucking the Spartans knew this firsthand. Like, if you have enough, if your slave population is big enough, it becomes a problem. Poor Leaf. Poor Leaf, he's just looking for Thorfinn. Who this boy? Yeah, slavery is dumb. Slavery is a really dumb system, and, like, it's one of those systems that, like, in theory works, but... Thank you for the hydrate. In theory, it works, like, if you have, like, a small enough population. Once your slave population gets big enough, it becomes an issue. Not an issue for the slaves, but an issue for the slave holders. Which, you know, slave holders getting fucking murdered by their slaves. You know what, that's the good ending. I mean, he's at least asking if he wants to work on the farm. That's better than most, I guess? Always funny to watch predictable... Exactly, right. So, like, I'll get into it once the episode's over, but, like, the Spartans actually had, like, a really big issue with slavery, and they never figured it out because they're not very smart. Hey, take a look at this pog-ass farm. God, just infinite fucking fields of wheat. Holy shit. That's not a farm, my guy. That's a fucking micro fucking ecology. Holy shit. That's an arcology there, my guy. Jesus. It'll be just like back home, except you're a fucking slave. Okay, cool story, Einar. I don't care. Where's Thorfinn at? By the way, this episode's getting the 4-episode test. This season's getting the 4-episode test, by the way. If it seems like it's gonna be making the same, like, horrendous mistakes the first season did, then... And then I saw this bitchin' field of wheat. Looks like I've lost connection. God damn it. Alright. Alright, we back? Are we back? I hope we're back. Are we back? Are we good? Okay. Okay, we should be back. We should be back now. Oh god, there's still 2 minutes left in the episode, and the fucking timer went too. All right, I'm just gonna hit the play button and just try and keep up. I think this is mostly just post credits at this point. Timestamp is 23:04. All right. Skip 3, 2, 1. Skabingus. Wait, Thor. Why is Thorfinn here? Why the fuck is Thorfinn here? I don't remember what happened to Thorfinn. Did he get sold into slavery? I guess so. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, like that. Our boy grown up a little bit. Still just as dead inside, though. And that, kids, is how I met your father. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember exactly how Thorfinn got here. Slavery is bad. Also lives, plays a necromancer wizard. Look, alright. They're not capable of rebelling. Alright. I'm just gonna skip through to the end here. What's at the end? Nothing. There's nothing at the end. The credits are just fucking 5 minutes long. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, so slavery is done. Don't not tell me that you won't use Create Undead once they have it, and they can, assuming I survive long enough, Toby, holy shit. But, alright, so what I was gonna say about slavery being dumb. So, yeah, slavery is really dumb. Like, holy shit, is the dumbest fucking thing. Any culture that uses slavery is a fucking idiot. And yes, that does basically mean every single culture ever. So, like, one of the biggest issues of slavery is once you get too many slaves, and you are gonna have too many slaves, because the way slavery works is for every, like, so in the American South, right, your average, like, major plantation owner, for every one person, there was, like, 10 slaves, right? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of fucking people. Now, as your population of wealthy people gets higher, the amount of slaves also gets higher. Until eventually you get to the point where, like, if the slaves wanted to, they could kill everyone. Like, it happened, the main reason the Spartans had, like, every single member of their society be a fighter, and yet, like, they only ever fielded armies comparable to, like, other people of the time, is because the majority of their fucking army was always staying in the fucking Peloponnesians to fucking suppress the goddamn infinite amount of slave revolts. Literally, the Spartans required the ancient world's biggest fucking army because they were continually fighting a slave revolt because they had so many slaves. Like, that is insane. Like, that's how, like, Haiti was made. Like, Haiti basically got to the point where there were far too many slaves for, like, the slave-owning populace to control, so they fucking murdered them all. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, if the American South hadn't done a civil war, and basically fast-tracked the end of slavery in America, I guarantee you there probably would have been a similar fucking revolt in the American South. In fact, there were several of them beforehand. It's just they kind of, you know, they fizzled out because they ran into issues. Issues that, as their population got bigger, probably would not have been a problem. You know, like, fucking... slavery is dumb as shit. Not to mention the fact that they're damaging their like, what the slave traders are damaging the slaves with whipping, which makes it clear to the buyers that that slave is a problem, like, which... oh, God, I don't know, it's, slave owners are stupid. Slavery is dumb. But at the end, okay, and just, but about this episode itself, so one of my biggest issues with Vinland Saga is that our protagonist is not our inciting character. Thorfinn is in spectator mode. Like, he barely talks, he stabs who he's told, and then he gets fucked over and sold into slavery. That's it. He does nothing else. Like, the main characters of the previous fucking, season were fucking Askeladd and Canute. Like, Thorfinn did fucking nothing, except trying to kill Askeladd and get his ass beat every time. Like, it's honestly kind of just sad, honestly, like... And then here, like, this first episode of this new season follows Einar, a guy whose family dies immediately, and he gets enslaved immediately. We barely know anything about him. And we're supposed to care, when we've seen, like, infinitely worse fucking things happen. Like... And also, it's the 13th century. And then at the end, it's like, oh, hey, here's Thorfinn. Thorfinn doesn't even say a fucking word. Like, ugh. Like, it's honestly the most... like, oh god, like, the most missed opportunity thing ever. Like, I think that's what I said at the end of last season. I'm hoping that this season... like, this season kind of, like, fixes a lot of those issues. I really do. Like... Because, like, literally, this could be a good show. It's about diet Vikings, of course, because it's, you know, Christianized Vikings. But, like, it's still Vikings, and you could still do, like, a lot of really cool shit. But, like... ugh. You know what I mean? Like, we have so much we could do, and instead we're doing nothing. It's honestly kind of frustrating. Yeah, I'm oblivious. I don't really like this episode all that much. Like, it follows a character we know nothing about, who immediately has bad shit happen with no context, and then it just hasn't, like, if people use the word slow burn in the comments, I'm gonna fucking scream. Because there's a slow burn, and then there's a meandering fucking mess. And this is more or less what this is. Like, it's just... like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand, like, why they would do it this way. Like, why have Thorfinn be the protagonist? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, in the previous season, they should have just had fucking, like, Canute or Askeladd be the fucking protagonist. And then maybe switch to Canute when, like, Canute became his own thing. And it looks like the, redeems are broken. Well, shit, I'm sorry, Toby. I'll fix that in a minute. Like... And then here, like, fucking, it seems like Einar is more of a protagonist. Like, I swear to God, if Thorfinn winds up being in fucking spectator mode the entire time, then, like, I'm gonna just fucking scream. But I guess we'll see. We've got 3 more episodes. But that's all I've got to say. Like, just generally just kind of a meh episode. Like, oh boy, a bunch of bad shit happened. It's misery porn. Okay, I don't care. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this in the chat or in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch this live, then you always come by twitch.tv/LiveTheCyberDoll, which is linked in the upper right-hand corner and in the description. And if you're on Twitch, stick around. We still got some more stuff to watch. And if you're on YouTube, then, hey, I guess you gotta wait till tomorrow. Remember, you can always support me on Patreon, YouTube membership, Twitch sub, whatever, if you want to, or if you're capable of. If you're not, or you don't want to, then just you being here is fine. I'll see you in the next one, Run Up. Bye-bye.